What's up, everybody? It's me, San Martin, and Eric Knight of the Prescott Times, and I am live, indirect, here at the local. Not because I want to, because I have to. Just kidding. I love this place, but let me go ahead and get this started. Welcome to the 863 Morning Show with your host, San Martin Rodriguez and Eric Knight. Hey man, how are you doing?
Yo, I'm good. I'm staying warm. How about you?
I'm trying to turn you up because we are here live at the local, and I tell you what, man, it's a frozen morning out there, Eric. I don't know if you've been outside yet, but holy cow!
Did you flip up your windshield, your wipers like we talked about yesterday's show?
No. Ugh. I didn't. I allowed the heat to go ahead and take it up a notch. But tell everybody what day it is, so I can go ahead and tell everybody a random fact.
All right, so the day is, I think, I'm going to verify it, but I'm pretty sure it's Lemon Cupcake Day.
Lemon Cupcake Day?
Yeah, today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's National Lemon Cupcake Day.
Oh shoot!
Lemon cupcakes are awesome.
I like lemon cookies, man, and lemon cookies are here at the local. If you guys want to try them out, and insider note, ask them to heat it up just a little bit. That's all I say. That's all I can say. So here's my random fact. Okay, so Eric, you know how some things are just made out there, and you try to figure out how come and why. Well, here's the random fact for you guys. The Earl of Sandwich, John Montagu, who lived in the 1700s, reportedly invented the sandwich so he wouldn't have to leave his gambling table to eat.
The Earl of Sandwich. Did you really just say that?
The Earl of Sandwich, man. That's what they say. So that's my random fact.
Oh, wow. Okay. I love it.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just put it up because we are here for the weather. And I tell you what, man, it is like, what in the world just happened to us last night?
I see it already. We've got Rochelle. Good morning. We got to see you yesterday. Maria saying burr. Yeah, it is icy out there. And some things to note while you're pulling the weather. PUSD is having regular school today. No snow day or anything.
I know, man. And I was out there and I was actually wondering why they would do that. But
it's icy. Like it's almost worse than it's like almost worse than when you get like 3 or 4 inches of snow.
Yeah, it's complete ice. But as of today, we are not going to see anything. We're just going to see some light winds and the highs of the 44. So that stuff should be melting off very, very, very soon. Yep. And I don't think it's going to be a bad thing. It's just, I mean, it is what it is. We're going to have it. But I don't know if you have talked with Kevin.
Yep.
But he says it's going to keep on going, Eric. It's going to be off and on. And he actually gave me an insider tip. And I'm just going to believe it because, he's right. He was like, I didn't tell everybody it was going to be full on snow. I was like, no way, man. It still fell. There's still white stuff out there. And if you go up just a little bit south or go
up in like the Walker area. Yeah, like the Walker area.
It's going to be completely frozen. And I'm telling you what.
Let's talk about what he said. So he said the 21st, so just before Christmas, he said a snow system's going to pop through and it's going to be like bam, 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 bam. We're going to be just like pummeled every couple of days through the end of the year.
Yeah, and I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, this is gonna be out of control. It's gonna be freaking like too cold for comfort. But hopefully, everything's gonna melt off within the next hour or two. It's gonna be perfect for our event tonight at the comedy show.
Yes. Is it gonna be warm?
It is.
All right. I didn't get a phone call, just so we're clear. I didn't get a phone. I don't know the knock. My knock is let me in.
Yeah, so everybody that's in my party is going to have to say that you're with me. And then, obviously we have the door under control, so they'll understand. I didn't actually give anybody the heads up of how to get in from our party. But
what door do they go in? Which door? That's a big important
the one where the parking lot. We're all the way down on the backside.
Okay.
So
if you don't have tickets, you can't just show up. Just so
you can't get into the point at all. Not until afterwards. Then we're going to have, obviously the after they're going to be opening it up afterwards, so you guys can still join the point and still be a part of it. Oh man, I tell you what, look at Mario's like burr.
Yeah, what time? Oh, that's that thing to note real quick. Sparklight was down last night I'm guessing from the storm. from like midnight to 3 a.m. and people are still complaining it's slow. So just kind of bear with them a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I have I obviously wasn't up at that time, so I don't know why you were.
Why not?
Eric, but why not? Well, I did get up late at night, and Ceci was like, "It's 2 o'clock in the morning." I was like, "I know," and she goes, "What are we doing up?" And I was like, "Go look outside and see how much snow." She went to the door and she says, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "Oh crap!" I was ready to go look for like stacks out there, and it didn't happen. So I didn't know exactly what to say or do. Besides the fact that I only saw this much.
Yeah, but it's crunchy and it's slippery.
Very crunchy and slippery.
I was outside last night. I had to go pack something up, and it was before it started snowing, and like my hair was full of ice chips. It was like somebody was spitting ice chips at me. It was the weirdest thing in the world.
I still had to do maintenance over there at the salon over at the Desert Rose, and as soon as I got to the back side of it, I was like, "Oh man, this is awful," because our shade in the back had so much snow, frozen water, that it just drooped the whole thing. So early this morning, I had to go over there, throw some ice melt on the sidewalk so nobody would slip, and also take down all the shade, and it was just completely frozen. So I was like, womp, womp, womp. But because of Kevin's information, I'm just going to leave him down until springtime of next year. It is what it is.
That's the word. Okay.
Yeah, so I had to trust the judgment, but at the same time, I did this last year. I was like, okay, I'm going to take them down, roll them up, and it'll be fine. But the wind ended up picking up a few times, and it was just. Weird.
I've got a penguin massacre in the front yard because you have to take them down because of the wind, and it's just like all these penguins that are just deflated.
Dude, so they didn't. They also are underneath the frozen water too.
They are under the frozen tundra.
Oh man, hopefully the sun gets on them and warms them up a little bit. But the cool thing about this morning was our new dog Luna decided to go ahead and see the first snow ever. She walks outside and she goes, "What the heck is this?"
Did she like it? Did she like it?
No, she liked it. She didn't run away from it. She didn't like try to like get all crazy or whatever. She enjoyed it 100%. So I was
we got a dog that hasn't seen the snow yet either, and she went out this morning and just lost her mind out in the snow.
All right, so let's see what everybody's saying.
All right.
Logan says, I forgot to do the windshield wipers. So did Rochelle. Rochelle woke up at 3:45 and the snow clouds were scraping the roads. And then Bill, he saw us yesterday at Cooper's Pub. And if you guys didn't see that episode, oh my gosh, dude. And let me just
what did you eat?
The Cooper's Pub decided to open up just recently. And, do I even have that clip on here?
Yeah, what did you eat yesterday? What was the are we doing Foodie Tuesday now? Is that the deal?
We're going to try to iron that out, but we had to do a thing because Cooper's Pub is one of our partners. And so this is exactly what they are doing now. They're opened up at lunchtime, and we had an opportunity to eat some of their new lunchtime foods, and it was amazing.
Yeah, if you live in that Diamond Valley area or the Yavapai Hills area, that's the only place to eat. Like, that is just right there.
Yeah, I really do like their food. There's something different about the way that their fries are made. There's something about how some of the stuff is made in general. But I'm telling you what, man, it's really, really good stuff. So if you guys want to go check it out, it's over there at the Quinta Inn.
Yep, right there by Diamond Valley. Cassie is in Nebraska, and she's wanting positive thoughts from everybody because she's supposed to have 40 to 70 mile an hour winds and tornadoes. So we're talking about our weak little weather that took down the internet and it froze us. But man, that is real weather right there. So positive thoughts going her way.
Well, yeah, Cassie, I really do pray that you could go ahead and have a nice little warm place to go ahead and be a part of because it's cold outside. Us Arizonans do not cater to that at all. I personally can't.
You can't handle it? That's real weather.
Cold and it's over.
Blowing snow. Oof. Yeah, that's tough.
So, anyways, my car is getting serviced over there at the Bill's Foreign, what do you call it, European cars. I got a BMW. Everybody's like, what in the work? Why would you get a BMW?
I just thought it was funny. You told me you needed a tune-up. I'm like, you don't do your own tune-ups?
Say that one now?
I said, I thought it was funny. You said you needed a tune-up. And I was like, you don't do your own tune-ups?
Heck no, you can't do it with you can't do it with you can't do
Oh,
it with
it's
BMW.
it's one of those sixes, and the spark plugs are hard to get to, huh?
You gotta speak up. It's loud as F over here.
Got it. I was gonna say it's one of those cars where you can't get to the spark plugs.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna mess with it. But once again, it's something that I got, but I gotta go ahead and deal with it.
Right. All
Cassie
right.
says
So we
I'm
got
just home.
Logan saying pizza, baby. Where did you get pizza, Logan?
Pete, oh, he ended up winning a pizza from Cooper's Pub last night.
Oh, did he? Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Okay.
we ended up giving out a free pizza to the people that ended up texting our phone number, and so I enjoyed that part, man. So we blessed everybody with it, and I think that's what we're going to do today because that's it actually does work, and I love calling up the people that are actually participating and saying you're a winner, and they're just like woo, they get all excited, man. So I
you're
think
gonna do that live on the air.
yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We should. Well, the only problem is that I don't have that phone number with me. Maria does, so she's gonna have to do that and tell us who the winner is.
Yeah, you're gonna have to totally do that live on the air. All right. So Maria said the soup was delish. I'm guessing that's at Cooper's Pub. Nancy's telling everybody be safe. Cassie's missing home right now, so that home Nebraska thing. And then somebody said that Facebook user says nice cafe, too frozen to get there.
Yeah, no, it's very frozen. Nice cafe, yeah.
Yeah, and so Logan's coming to get that pizza today.
As he should, man, because that pizza, I don't know. Like I said, there's something different about all that food, man.
Yeah, we had it at your birthday party. We had the pizza. The pizza was awesome.
Yeah, he has a secret ingredient over there, man. I mean, it probably could be because he used to work for Kentucky, or used to be like an owner of Kentucky Fried Chickens.
Okay.
He might have took the recipe, man.
The secret recipe. The secret recipe and put it on a pizza.
And perfected it, man. And so I don't know exactly what happened with that one, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens. If everybody enjoys it, I'm telling you what, you will always want to go back. It's actually a really cool thing.
It is. Okay, so besides, we've got the comedy show for those that bought tickets tonight. Candace Devine shows tomorrow.
Yes. And we got tickets if we want to go, Eric. Are you going to want to go?
I was actually I think I'm going to go. So just trying to get, it's crazy. We had an event last night. We've got the comedy show tonight, and then the concert, which is awesome because it's our only Christmas concert, is Thursday night. It's just, man, you realize Christmas is like coming up to like just over a week away.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the New Year's.
Oh, you did all your shopping?
Huh?
You did all your shopping?
No.
So you're not ready for it?
It doesn't matter. I'm ready for it. It's like any other day.
Oh, Rochelle saying 9 days. Man, don't put a number like that under. That's under double digits now.
Yes.
All right, National Weather Force. That's Kevin right there talking to Cassie.
There he is, man. I'll be putting out my tornado watch soon. See, this guy's all over the state, which is good because that's
all over the country. Yeah.
If you guys want to follow him,
he's got an image. I'm going to try to pull it up for everybody here real quick. Hold on. Stand by. Let's see what his image looks like. It could just be a picture of him. Okay, I'm showing him I'm showing the image here. Hold on. Too many check boxes here. All right, here's the image for Cassie. Look at that.
There you go.
Yeah, that's crazy. Look at that. That's pretty hectic right there. That's his image for those tornadoes for Cassie.
Oh my gosh, that looks pretty horrible. Like, watch out, everybody.
Apparently, you don't want to be in that little yellow intense region there.
Yeah, our weather last night was completely. The wind was blowing so bad last night, Eric. It was out of control.
It was.
I know the electricity went out for about maybe 15 minutes. And I was like, oh, man, it's going to get frozen in here. She goes, what does that mean? And I was like, it's going to be cold. I was like, I got this, though. We still have natural gas. We'll just turn on the oven, man. Like back in the days.
Back in the days, is that what you did? Oh, look at TC Carbon Care saying Team Snow. It's going to snow wins. There you go.
There we go. And obviously,
I don't know. It looks like it iced. I don't know if I'm going to call this snow.
It's not snow. This is frozen mix, man. This is what you call a frozen mix.
Okay, so what's the verdict? Did Team No Snow win?
I mean, I'm good. I'm good with snow. I mean, but if I don't have to go out in it, I'm perfectly fine with it.
All right, all
I
right.
think
Well,
that's what it comes down to.
Kevin's watching. So Kevin, tell us. I saw your note about the 21st. What are we expecting? So we'll keep doing the show, but tell us what we're expecting after the 21st.
Yeah, Kevin, tell us what you expected, man. We want to hear this story. I think that let me see if I can pull it up, just in case he's not there. I wish he would just join us.
He
I'd
is.
be like, "Hey, bro."
He's chatting here.
Let me see if he'll join us. I don't know if he will, but we'll see.
Okay.
I'll let me put this in here as DM.
All right. Meanwhile, okay. So what else is going on this week?
Once
Don't
again,
forget the drive-throughs going on over the Holiday Lights drive-through in Prescott Valley.
You went through it already?
I know it snowed last night. The weather was awful.
Oh, you got a what do you call it? You got a 4x4?
I can only imagine that they were closed with all the wind.
Yeah. I mean, everything was blown over. Our trash cans, our signs. I mean, it looked like a wreck over there at the actual the salon. But I was like, oh man, the wind was horrible last night. But the first year that I ever hung out was with Ceci. I don't know if you knew this, but maybe you do. But she ended up a branch from one of the trees fell down, and it barely missed the center of her car. Like it literally went on the side of it, hit the fender, and broke the mirror. And I swear, just like 3 feet over, or if she pulled the car up just a little bit more, her car would have been wrecked.
Yeah.
But that's how powerful the winds get. And the trees where I'm at, man, they're not really good trees. Those trees are bad if you don't keep them maintained.
Is it like an elm? Is it like an elm tree?
Yeah, the one that does sap.
And those elm trees in Prescott that they just fall. Like the branches just fall. It's like how it trims itself.
Yeah, so you got to be full on maintenance on those things. Keep them low and tight because that's
like your hair, like your haircut. I thought you were getting a haircut yesterday.
I did, but it's too cold outside to let that go. And I don't know what it looks like right now, so I'll just go ahead and keep the beanie on.
Got it. Okay. Besides the weather, has there been any news in the last 24 hours?
Besides the what?
Besides the weather.
What?
Has there been any news in the last 24 hours of stuff?
Oh, yeah, of course there is, man. There's so much news going out. There was a string of thefts. And
I saw car break-ins, right, going on?
Yeah, man. So let me go ahead and just read it to you. Chino Valley experienced 3 vehicle burglaries and 1 automobile theft on 12/13/2021. The location of these burglaries were Center Street between Granada Drive and Cottontail Drive. In all cases, the suspects accessed unsecured vehicles, taking various contents from the vehicles. Where the video there was a video suspect captured by one of the victims' home security camera. Let me see if I think we might have a video. Hold on.
All right, let's see what you got. Let's see it.
Oh, let me see if we can actually have a video shared. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, here we go. We do have one. Let me get out of this and then get it on the StreamYard.
All right. While you're doing that, Kevin responded. So storm after storm is expected from the 21st to the 22nd, Christmas and through the end of the month. So he's sorry he couldn't join me. He couldn't find his microphone. So there's a chance we could have a white Christmas. Oh, okay, wow. Look at that camera. Look at that. It's like I'm watching a TV show. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so this is the guy, everybody. If you know who he is, this is who we're after. He obviously likes to steal people's stuff, and that's not cool, man. If you guys see this guy,
why are the cameras not this good when they're stealing stuff from the stores?
That's the question. Because Eric, I think that they like that insurance because they can be like, oh yeah, he stole like $20,000.
I don't know, but man, this is like so clear. Like I feel like I'm watching a movie.
Hold on, we'll see his face here shortly. He obviously spent some time in there. Let me fast forward it.
Yeah, no kidding. Holy cow.
Oh, he was just shopping.
And this was
Oh,
at
hold
somebody's
on.
house, or what was this?
Yeah, this was at somebody's front yard, man.
Jeez.
He already has a bag of stuff. You said that he hit 3 cars. So this is the guy that's in interest right here.
Look at that guy. Look at that. He's just helping himself.
Yeah, did you see how he put his hand in his jacket so he didn't
Yeah.
have no fingerprints?
Yep.
But there he was, guys. I'll go ahead and replay that again.
All right, so there's been a couple of I've seen Ring notices, the Ring doorbell, where people are saying their cars are getting broken into all over the Prescott area, Prescott Valley, Prescott, Chino Valley. So the police are reminding everybody to lock your cars.
Oh, here we go. He closes one door. Oh, there he goes. He put his hand on there.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, then he put his
Anyway.
hand back in his thing.
Yep, lock your cars. That's really it.
Oh, he did put his hand up though. Do you see how it's like just putting a square around him?
Yeah, it's a movement sensor.
And there he is, man. So if you guys know anything about this guy, if you've seen him before, please get him like some help. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's probably one of those times of life where he's probably running through some like bad times. And I mean, there's so many people out there helping. I don't understand why he just won't take that help, Real Hope Inc. is giving away toys for the family. And I know tons and tons of people are hiring. So I don't know why he thinks that that's an actual good thing to do, but it's kind of sad. But
Yep, which is crazy is you and I both are like, Prescott, nobody ever locked their cars. They really never overlocked their doors. But unfortunately, it's like some of these things are changing.
yeah, so make sure you go ahead and keep your stuff locked. It's not like the old Prescott, man, where you can go ahead and leave the front door open and your car door open and all that other stuff. I mean, it's just so sad to see some of that stuff happen. And it's just like, dude, we live in a better time where, well, I wish we still lived in our better time where we just didn't have no, problems like this. But it is what it is, man.
All right, so Diane is asking if you, when you have a moment, take a screenshot of him and post him up on the Prescott Times.
Yes, it's already up, guys. If you guys want to go ahead and check it out, you can go to the PrescottTimes.com or go to our Facebook page. We have shared it throughout all of our avenues. They actually do have a screenshot of the band. I'll just go ahead and put it up real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And it's the only one that they were able to go ahead and get one, but it looks like the face is blurred out. But if you could go ahead and screenshot it when he's walking up to the car where he has a better face, I'm pretty sure somebody will recognize who this man is. But let's get the word out, share this post, and let it out. And the
and it's in Chino Valley, so just remember that's kind of where they're looking for him.
Chino Valley,
probably where he lives.
Yeah, so let's get it out there. It was kind of crazy, Eric. I called up Chino Valley Police Department. I said, "Hey, do you guys send out any press releases?" And they're like, sometimes. Well, no, they said, they send out the major ones. But this one was a little bit, it was a little bit close to home because my cousin is the one that said that her car was the one that got stolen. And so I was like, okay, well, let's get the word out because, this guy doesn't deserve to go ahead and be on our streets right now. So I called him up and he goes, oh, yeah, it was just a couple things. And we put it out on Nextdoor to see if we could get some information from there. I said, are you planning on doing a press release or anything like that? Because the concern is that if this guy thinks he could get away with it now, then that means he might keep on doing it. And then he might get up bigger and bigger and bigger. And then, this is how it does. And so needless to say, 30 minutes later, that post came out with the official press release so they could go ahead and give me the information and also so we could go ahead and send it out to our community. And as of last night, it was shared a lot. So hopefully we can go ahead and get this guy locked in and out of here. And if Chino Valley is having these issues, which I heard that was more than 3, that they need to go ahead and do something about it. I mean, they can't keep it hidden, and this information needs to be public. So if there's anything out there in Chino Valley that you guys want to know about, let me know. We'll call because obviously they're not trying to tell us a lot about what's happening in Chino Valley. And, we're in that season where people are hurting. And if we could find help for these people to say, hey, don't worry, man, we got jobs, we got places we could go ahead and get some donated goods, and it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. So you don't
Right.
have to steal. But
Well,
if
and
you're
so
collectible,
okay, so moving on to the Kevin says, you know how he knows about Prescott is he heard
yeah.
about the name Prescott in Tombstone, the movie.
Let me see. On the movie Tombstone, the Cowboys had a run with Virgil up in Prescott. He said, Cowboys, I know them. I had a run with them up in Prescott. That's how I know the town name.
Right, and we've got Drew Desmond. We can always ask him because I could be wrong. I'm not the historian. He is. We've got Virgil had a lumber mill here. That's what he did. Right? Am I right?
A what mill?
Virgil Earp had a lumber mill here.
Oh,
Lumber
okay.
mill.
We're supposed to have him today. We're supposed to also do Wine Chronicles. Our guest ended up backing out because of the weather for Drew. So we're going to bring it back in January, and then on Wine Chronicles, Sherry had some family issues, so we're keeping her in our prayers. But at the same time, that got canceled, so it kind of freed me up.
And just so everybody knows, we had a pipe burst in the studio. That's why we're not in the studio today. And so we had a pipe burst in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so that's why we're not in the studio today. So it's drying out. I'm working with somebody to repair it. I'm hoping we'll be back in the studio next week.
Yeah, we'll be back in full effect. I'm okay with it, Eric. I'm actually going to enjoy some breakfast right now, enjoy my morning, get the car done, and then I'm going to go rest up for our amazing comedy show that's happening.
Yes.
And it's going to be a ball tonight. And you know what, guys? If you guys want to go ahead and join that, our next one is going to be January 27th at the Elks Theater. So when I get that posted, you guys better get up and get those tickets because it's going to be insane. And we're trying to get the bigger comedians up here. So if we get into the actual the place in the Elks, the tickets are going to go up, but it's going to be a very, very personal experience with a very big name comedian. So we're hoping for the best.
Nice. Well, all good stuff. Well, that's our time, my friend. I will see you tonight.
All right, my guys, my friends, and everybody that's out there in Facebook land, I really do appreciate you. Stay warm out there. And remember, we obviously love giving love to our partners. And we actually show that clip, and I should be showing it in the beginning, but we have to show it at the end because that's what happens to all the people that are watching. So with that being said, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins. Bye.